All right, here we go, guys. And continuing the 2022 Miami Boat Show, we're looking at hybrid bay boats today. So these are boats that you can take back in the skinny water, boats you can take out, into the Gulf, into the ocean on calm days. And we're going to look at models from Explorer, Carolina Skiff, Pathfinder, Regulator, and Contender. Prices range from 92,000 to 185,000. And yeah, boat prices have gone crazy. And I think the craziest example in Miami, and we'll see a shot of it here, a 24-foot Mastercraft ski boat, $311,000. So just when you thought, the boat world had gone completely insane, at least in the fishing game, along comes a ski boat manufacturer to blow everything else out of the water. But I digress. Let's talk about these boats. So I'll be very honest. This is not the style of boat I know a lot about. These hybrid bay boats. It's certainly not the style of fishing I do up in the northeast of the U.S. We use traditional center consoles for that. But nonetheless, I've gotten a lot of requests to do an overview of some of the boats at the Miami show, and prior to that, the Stewart show in this category. So my friend John Sweeney and I, we're going to crawl over some of them. Forgive the ignorance on a lot of them. And unfortunately, the first boat we're going to look at, the Carolina Skiff 26 Ultra Elite, I kept that in there even though we had an issue with the sound. We had about an hour where we filmed video with no sound. Unfortunately, the receiver went dead on the camera, and we didn't know that. But because it came in at the lowest price by far, $92,000, I thought it was really important to include it. And I will do a voiceover over it right now, taking a cue from my good friend Leon Adler of Captain Leon's Boating and More, great YouTube channel. I'll include a link to that in the description. He's a big jet boat guy. Had a great video from the New York Boat Show on the 25 Yamaha fishing boat, jet drive, $79,000 at the show with a trailer. Hard to beat that deal. Check out his videos. But we'll start with the Carolina Skiff. And like I said, and we have the stats here. There's Mr. Sweeney. This came in at the cheapest. Now, it had one of the smaller fuel tanks. I think one of the boat had a smaller fuel tank, the Explorer. It was the narrowest at 8 feet. But a lot of boat, 300 Zook on it, a lot of boat for the money. And, as we're going through it, I did comment, if the audio had been picked up by my mic, that I wish that the boarding ladder was somehow hidden or a little out of the way, so when you're stepping on, you're not stepping on it. It's a little clumsy, but a nice clean layout. You have these seats that fold down and fold up, and when they fold up, you got seating for 3 in the back. And when they fold down, you have a nice rear casting deck. Those big boxes in the back are access to your bilge and pumps and, some of the wiring. On some of the other brands, the higher cost brands, those would have been fish boxes. So again, a little cheaper, but that wouldn't bother me for this price. Big live well here in the center. You see some cup holders above that, and some rod holders as well. And what you'll notice is that that seat back goes into a couple of the rod holders. So when you do have that seat back in on the leaning post, you do lose some space. I'm pointing out that there's a metal base there. You could stick a chair there and fish off the back if you wanted. A really nice boat for the price. We're going to continue walking through it. You see this one did not come with much in the way of electronics. Some of the other ones do. So you do have a blank canvas to add as much electronics as you like. It does have digital steering. It's a very plain seat, although the material wasn't bad. It wasn't quite the high quality that some of the other ones were, and it was not the type of seats that they turn from seats to bolsters. Again, not a big deal. You'll see there was a little plastic table there that goes into the ground. Sweeney did remove it. I'm not sure why you would really need this on a bay boat, but I guess if you're going out with the family, you're not fishing, it's good to have it there if you want it, and good to be able to remove it fairly easily. If you don't, there's a fish box under that. You'll see that there's a casting platform in the front that could also serve as a little lounge if your family wants to suntan while you're in the back fishing. Sweeney was commenting there. I recall that with the table there, it's just a little hard to get to that cooler there and to open it up to get access to the head. This has a forward entry head, which is a nice touch. It's, again, a little bare bones. There's not much in there. I believe the wiring was exposed, which, again, not that big a deal. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, no. A better finish than I remember. Maybe the smaller model had the exposed wiring, but this one was pretty good. And there's the irony. You see the microphone on Sweeney's neck. Looks like it's working, but the receiver, which connects to that microphone, was the thing that was actually dead. So, yeah, not a bad boat for $92,000. You can tell that the fit and finish is not quite what some of the other ones are. But again, if you're on a budget, it's half the price of some of the other brands, the Contender and the Regulator. So we're going to move on now to, speaking of Contender, we'll move on to the Contender.
What's the dead rise on this?
No, 25.
Oh, it's on there? Thank you. 15 degree.
It's a step hole boat. So it's a twin step.
Okay. How much does it go for?
The 180, the way it sits.
Okay.
How much is the 25T the way it sits? 2 something, I was guessing?
180.
180, okay.
This is a pretty expensive boat.
Yeah,
And
I
that
knew
boat
that.
has no electronics.
yeah.
But no, this is like...
No, that boat did have twin screens on it.
The 25 did?
Yeah.
The last one.
Oh,
right?
you know what? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. It had
No,
that
it
big.
didn't. It was all
that
blank.
big canvas. You're right. It had nothing.
No, this boat just has a lot of expensive options, like the recessed speakers. The whole dash is different.
So, can you buy this without options, bare bones? So, what is the what is this for? Bare bones to what it is
So
sitting?
I
what
would
I'm
say,
looking at?
nothing fancy, simple stereo system, 12-inch GPS, stereo VHF, 300. Would you want a T-top? You're probably 135-ish,
Okay.
140-ish.
Is that a 425?
300.
300. Okay. It's so hard to tell now that you guys that Yamaha changed that.
So, blank hull is 125.
Yeah, with a motor steer.
Yeah,
You can get on and go. It
No,
just doesn't-
I get it.
Sweeney's talking
Bare,
to the
bare
salesman.
bones. So.
This one is 180 with this giant
I get
Simrad, the killer stereo system.
You got rear seats here too.
Yeah, no, I saw that. The rear casting deck.
Pulls out?
Yep, pull out.
Ah, gotcha.
Very nice.
So,
Another seat that fits you. Who would have thought?
you got a lot of
Must
space.
probably rides good too.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Here's a forward cooler here too, while Sweeney's talking to the salesman. Forward seating. Jeez. I'd like to know what this is. See if I can get it open. Interesting. There's something on struts, and look at that. So, I'm not a flat spoke guy or a bay boat guy. I'm not sure what, this is a 2-stage storage. Maybe I can ask the salesman. What's the point of my ignorance, because I'm more like offshore boats. What's the point of the 2-layer storage up here in this big
The
box?
bottom one is for trolling motor batteries.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Well, yeah, check it out. Now it makes sense. So you have,
I like that idea.
then you have storage up here, but you'll see there's another storage nook under there, and it's massive.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why they did that.
Good idea. Nice boat.
Do you mind closing it? I did it with one hand.
Bare
It was
bones.
130, 135.
125 with a motor.
Yeah. I tell you that 25T for 180 is, compared to some of the other boats we've seen.
It's a lot of boat.
Again, it's a lot of money, but we've seen other prices, so.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They're all a lot of money.
Right. All right, and Pathfinder 26 is another hybrid boat. We're looking at, with a F350 61.9. F350 is discontinued. I doubt this is an F350.
300. So here, there's the weight. I don't know if it changed.
Right. But the performance numbers was with Performance is with the F350.
Gotcha.
They are no longer making the F350s.
Oh, really?
Nope. This is an F300. Yeah, very nice layout. Same company, now owned by Malibu Boats, used to be Maverick Boats. Same company that made our Cobia, Sweeney.
This is true.
So our Cobia had better bilge axis. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the bilge axis on the Cobia was extraordinary.
You sound like Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong
But yeah,
with that.
yeah.
And you got
Changing that
the-
bilge pump is not.
It's not going to be
far,
fun in
it's
that
far
little
away.
hole, but it is what it is. The 3 seats here that fold down, so you get a casting deck or seats.
2 wells.
Those are 2 live wells?
Yeah.
You opened one?
I didn't, but I think they are.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you guys doing?
How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good.
Awesome.
Got any questions?
Well,
Yeah.
let's start with what is this run for?
Okay, so we got the 26. Is this the particular one you like? Because there's 2 26 footers.
I see that. I see a tower on that one, and that's the.
No, I like this one.
That's the expensive one with the carbon, whatever, right?
Yeah, but here, man, you don't have to get that now.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, I mean, like for
So-
example, that's my favorite.
So twin
What?
electronics boxes on this one.
Yeah, so 73.
173 for this one? Very nice. And that's an F300, right?
This one?
Yeah, yeah. And the I'm not crazy, right? The F350s, Yamaha basically stopped making them now.
You know, I'm not sure. I'd have to ask about that.
Okay.
I'm not like a professional boat salesman. You know, I'm
Okay.
trying to help someone out. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, which is probably kind of better because I'll be more honest. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Are these,
Where
are
you
these
guys
different
at?
holes?
Where are you coming from?
New York.
Okay, all right, cool.
Are these different holes?
No.
So the same-
Yeah, and forward casting deck, forward anchor locker. You got another big fish box here. You got a little cooler here. I see there's a handle. But if the snaps are in, it doesn't look like you can open this. I don't like that. It is what it is.
I think weighs about 200 pounds less.
4 rod holders on the side here. The door here for the cabin or for the head. A nice finished area. Very nice. Little porta potty. Gel coat finished. Very nice.
Okay.
4 rod holders here. 4 rod holders here. A couple kingfish holders here, so you can say 6 up there.
Yep. I get it. Okay.
Sorry about the camera work, guys. There we go.
I understand. Yeah.
So 173.
Got a guy fishing in front with me, a guy fishing in
And
back.
again, we own the Cobia. This is the same exact setup we had on the Cobia. The Plano boxes on one side and 2 sliding drawers on the other. Yeah.
This one right here was. This is the third. Oh, this is the third row seat.
You're buying a jet
What is this? Explore.
little semi-custom.
So this is another hybrid.
Yeah.
So Explore, that's a 350 or a 300? This is an inline 6. 350. This is a supercharged power poles back here.
Price there?
I'll tell Ben that you
Is there a
said.
price on that side?
No.
Yeah,
So the fullback seats that every bay boat we've been on
I will.
has done. Nice molded top, twin Simrads. Little glove box there, electronics box up there. Explorer. Never heard of these guys. Big cooler there. Huh.
What's happening, man?
How you
How's it
doing, man?
going?
How are you?
What is something like this running?
130.
130 as it sits.
This one, I think 135.
26?
24.
24.
I'm so sure you would.
Extra small boys.
And the medium or large. Thanks, man. Wow, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
So where are you from?
XL if you have it, but don't worry if you
You
don't.
can tell him where you're from and stuff. I want to hear.
Yeah, I'm curious too. I've never heard of Explorer.
South
Thank
Carolina.
you. South Carolina?
Yep.
Okay. Home of Freeman, Sweeney, and
Sportsman.
Sportsman. I almost said Southport, but I meant Sportsman. Yeah.
What's that?
Or South Carolina. Are you guys newer or?
I've been in business for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. So this is significantly cheaper than some of the hybrids we've been looking at, but obviously we're talking about Regulator and we were just on the Yellowfin 26.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this model, I mean, you can configure it however you want. Obviously, that changes the price drastically.
Right, like every other boat.
Mm-hmm. But like a no-top setup being like 110 to 115 range, up to this being at like 165 to 170.
Oh, something crazy like this. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I maybe we'll jump on this one, Sweeney.
Sure. Excuse me, real quick.
Yep. Thank you.
Take your time, man. Thanks.
All right. So 135. Oh, there's no. So I'm laden with equipment here. He did say we can jump on, but you want to jump on because I got all the camera stuff on me, the power pack.
So basically, I'm going to open all your shit for you.
You're going to open all my stuff for me because, as I told that guy, we're a G-rated channel, Sweeney. Oh, I did see that. 5 rod holders there, 5 on top, so 10 rod holders right here. Flip-up bolsters. You can strap a cooler on under this. It does have the fold-down seat.
You got fold-up seats back here.
Yeah, that I saw.
Nice.
How does that live well look?
Round?
Round.
Probably 40 gallon, 35.
Okay. Okay.
What
Can you open that hatch? Let's see what's under there.
So.
Bilge access, I presume. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bilge access.
The hinge will cut your toes off if you get them in a way. Yep.
Okay. So interesting. It's painted, but not gel coat. That's what it looks like.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Let's look at the console.
Sure. I looked in there already.
Oh, you did? I did.
There's room for a porta potty, and there's a battery set in there too.
Okay.
It's clean.
It's very
clean. Wiring's
Again,
beautiful.
No gel coat, but the wiring,
Yeah, no,
which
it's
I'd
great.
be more concerned about wiring than gel coat. Very, very clean wiring. Very nice.
Check this one out too. This one's got a head in it, and it's got a different battery setup in the front. This is a live well that can be added. It's fully insulated. 28 gallons can be a cooler well.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
It's a nice boat.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I like
The
it.
wiring is top notch.
90 gallon insulated kill box. This macerator drain out the back.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the Go pump too. Better than the other ones, that's for sure.
And there's more
What do we
storage
got?
under here.
This one's got our lead acid. It's got AGM batteries. So another big storage hole up here.
Oh, and you put the batteries under here?
Right, but on the other one over here, you should look at this one because
Okay.
we built a new tray that goes up forward and it gets them real high and out of the way, and it's just a cleaner, cleaner setup.
Watch your fingers. We're all gonna look at that boat. Cool. Very nice. An anchor
Very
locker,
nice.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Nice.
And it looks like a
Bunch of
really
rod holders.
sturdy T-top too. Very thick piping.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, my got monster hands. They don't come close to going around it. All right, very cool. There's no plans to bring the 26 offshore back,
Not
right?
right now,
Not right
but
now.
I think it could be in the future of the.
Okay. Okay, so this is a 26 Regulator XO, a hybrid, like the Yellowfin 26, 425 Yamaha. So this is not the legendary 26. Dead rise is going to be 14, 15 degree dead rise, or am I shorting her? Well, we'll look at the dead rise. So, Sweeney, this is very much like that Contender 25. Same seating. So, we looked at the 25 bay Contender. This is a very, very similar setup. Flip up ultra. The material in here is really nice. It's really nice. Yeah. Flip up seats, little glove box there, twin Garmin screens here. Digital steering for the 425. You got a little actuator there to open the window. I like this. You have a step up. So if you want to get up to the trolling motor, you step up. You're up here. You deploy your Minn Kota. This has a step up, which I like. Easy to get up there. This big windshield, like we said. This cooler looks like it does open. It looks like it opens forward. It does. There is a side entry door here for the head. Yeah. And it's actually got like the curtain material all around it. It's actually smart. They probably didn't gel coat it. And
Are you ever planning to make this without top? Right now,
again, you got the flip-up seats back here, which is very nice. Material is very nice on these, not surprising. Comes a casting deck, another seat here, so you can seat 3 people back here. 4 rod holders back here. Nice grab there, live well there. Some retention hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rod holders there. There's the Minn Kota remote. Anybody needs one. I am curious what's in these big boxes here. So I'm sitting on my phone right now. It's okay. Yep. Kill box. Got one on that side too. All right.
And some closing notes. Again, you may have heard us talking about the yellowfin. Unfortunately, I did not actually have my camera on. I thought I did, so the footage actually didn't exist. But another nice boat. That one was $220,000. The yellowfin 26 hybrid, a little deeper, a little more offshore setup than these boats. I was really impressed with the Explorer. It was right in the middle between the Carolina Skiff and the Regulator and Yellowfin and, the Regulator, the Contender, the Pathfinder in terms of price. Right in the middle at about $135 as rigged. They had another one that was really decked out for a little more money. That was the owner of the company we were actually spoken to. Super nice guy. Looks very invested in the company. I'm gonna try to get over there and take a tour of their plant. I think it'll be interesting. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, not my real area that I pay a lot of attention to. I don't know these boats like I know some of the center consoles that we've reviewed. But I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you do like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing.